So a couple of days ago, I uploaded a review of this game, Championship Bowling, on the Nintendo Entertainment System, and I don't like this game, and I've learned that I'm not very good at articulating why I don't like a game, and it's kind of reflected in the reception that the game review got. So to try to make up for it and do something a little bit more fun than just bitch about a game, I'm going to talk about another part of Championship Bowling, the manual. Now, if you had seen my video about the video games I picked up recently, you'll know that this is what came with Championship Bowling when I bought it about a week or so ago now. And it's pretty cool. I like seeing old manuals like this, especially from this era where things came in like paper, cardboard boxes and stuff, so things got lost pretty easily. So these things are becoming more and more rare to find, and even so, this thing's kind of falling apart as is. So it's really nice to have it mostly intact as it is. We're just gonna check it. We're just gonna check it out. Now you can see on the thing here, it's pretty much exactly like the label on the cartridge here, with the Romstar branded bowling pin. And all that, and the guy there. I don't know if that guy is like somebody known in the bowling community. I know a little bit about bowling, but I think this is just a random guy that they got. If it is an actual bowler that is known, let me know. And it proudly displays that this is a 4-player game. And like I said, they do it in a weird way in Championship Bowling. They have the first and third player take controller 1, and the second and fourth player take controller 2, which is weird because they really could have just used one controller for all 4 players. They didn't really need to have both controllers be used, but I guess, I don't know. I really don't know why they did that, because it's just weird, but this game is weird in general, so whatever. The Nintendo Seal of Quality. I have no idea how the fuck this game got that, but they got it anyways, so there's that. Thank you for buying Championship Bowling, 1989, Romstar Inc., all rights reserved. This is a high-precision game pack. Do not store it in places that are very hot or cold. Never hit it or drop it. Do not take it apart. And speaking of taking it apart, this thing is starting to fall apart. What a shame. I'll put that over there for now. Do not touch the connectors. Do not get them wet or dirty. Doing so may damage the game pack and or the control deck. Now that is pretty valid, especially nowadays with the 72-pin connectors being really faulty nowadays. So at least they got that right. I think that's pretty sound advice. Store the game pack in its protective sleeve when not in use. So you got the table of contents here, pretty simple, and then just folds out like that. I know that like some Nintendo manuals at this time would read like this, but they actually got it going vertical this way. I don't know how common that was. I haven't really looked at other manuals for Nintendo games. I've just seen ones for like Zelda and stuff like that, but I think that looks pretty unique. And I like this diagram, this very simple diagram of the control pad. I think it's like designed really well. I just think it looks cool. I don't know why. Yeah, and this is what I was talking about earlier. Player 1 and 3 use control pad 1, and players 2 and 4 use control pad 2. Why that is, I have no idea. I really, genuinely have no idea why they decided to do it that way. There must have been like a really good reason for it. Well, I say that, but then I look at the game and I'm like, yeah, it wasn't designed by the smartest people, so whatever. I like how they have 3 separate instructions on how to enter each initial in the setup screen. Why 3 individual? It should be pretty obvious from the first time that the second and third time are going to be pretty much the same, but whatever. When your character appears at the bottom of the lane, use the left right on the joystick. Joystick? What? It's a D-pad, but okay. On the joystick to position your character. Press the A button to go to the next step. That's an interesting way of saying it. The hook indicator on the left will start swinging left and right. It will show you the angle at which you throw the ball. Try and have the indicator point straight up if you do not want to hook your shot. Yeah, that does make sense, except that's not how it works in the game, but whatever. The power bar will start up. The higher the power bar, the harder you'll be throwing the bowling ball. Sometimes a lower power is necessary to make your shot more effective. Now that is true. That actually does kind of work in the game, so I'll give them that. The gameplay is regulation 10 frames. At the end of 10th, it will automatically display the score sheet. Press the B button for the winner ceremony. Press right on the joystick to return to attract mode. I didn't know about that last part, but I do find it weird that they say to press the B button at the end. I don't know why they did that. Like, just make it start like every other Nintendo game. I don't get it. And here's a diagram of the bowling lane here, which is, I guess, pretty accurate to how it looks on screen. And then you get these really funny characters. These look like what you see in like employee training online courses and stuff like that you get at like grocery stores and like fast food places, you know, like those like no sexual harassment in the workplace type of things. They kind of look like that. They almost look like Go anime characters, don't they? Who do you want to be today? Anybody but these guys. Championship bowling lets you be who you want to be. You have a choice of 4 players, each with their own looks and abilities, because there's only 4 different types of human out there. You can be anything you want to be, as long as it's these 4. And these go in order of how they appear in the game. And again, why is the left-handed guy the first selection? That makes no fucking sense. I really don't understand that, because most people are not left-handed. Just makes things very confusing when you're starting it up. And she likes a lighter ball. I don't think she gives a shit. It's all the fucking same. You're gonna keep splitting no matter what. I like this crude drawing of a bowling ball here where the finger holes are massive. Like, what is this? Is this the Hulk's bowling ball? What the hell? Ball specifications. Great way of saying it. The colors corresponding to the different weights, which, again, is a really cool idea. I really like that idea. It's just a shame that it doesn't fucking work. I like how they give you, like, a little test here on your bowling score knowledge. The program will automatically tally the score. Below is a typical score sheet. See if you can follow the score. Why isn't it in all caps? Why are you shouting at me? Go fuck yourself. I know this is how, like, roughly it lines up in the game to show like the different scores and stuff like that, but that is a horrible diagram for showing it. Like, what the hell am I looking at? Like, it's just arbitrary shapes. It looks like a fucking floor plan for an apartment. What the hell? I didn't even see this beforehand. That looks awful. Use the pins to target your shot. Set the character in a position that will bring the ball into the strike zone. See the perfect strike, page 10, also known as the pocket. Spot bowling. Aim at a close-in object to target your shot. That is quite a space there between target and your. Use the arrows on the lane as a targeting guide. That was basically what I was doing the whole time. The line bowling here, down here, this is the most common method of targeting. Use the boards and pins to target the shot. I wasn't really doing that. The spot bowling works just fine. Mainly because no matter what method you use, it's all gonna be the fucking same. You're just gonna split every time, so whatever. The perfect strike. The object of bowling is not to knock down all the pins. It is to knock them down in one try. A strike. That's the same fucking thing. What? A perfect strike is a good hook shot. Ideally, the ball will only hit 4 pins. The rest will be knocked down by a series of chain reactions. That's a really good way of describing how to hit the pocket. Unfortunately, hooking in this game is bullshit. Many other combinations are possible for a strike. However, these other combinations require more luck than skill, like this game. The key to getting consistent strikes is targeting your shot on the strike zone. If only it worked like that in the game. Player support. If you have any questions regarding your Championship Bowling game pack, please feel free to contact the Romstar Player Support Department at this number. I'm kind of tempted to call this number, but I don't want to get hit with a long distance fee. Make sure to return your free subscription card to Romstar's bi-monthly newsletter. They had a newsletter? What the hell else did they do other than this game? What? In the newsletter, we will update you on new games from Romstar, give hints and tips on Romstar games, and run contests. There were contests for this? You could win this game? Is that a win? And then down here they have FCC stuff, bunch of legal nonsense, whatever. And then at the end, if I can flip it over, limited warranty stuff. So, yeah, that is the Championship Bowling game manual. Unfortunately, kind of falling apart, but at least it's just that one part. But yeah, it's actually really cool to see stuff like this. I love reading old manuals and checking them out, and I thought this would be a little nice distraction before I upload the next review. So hope you all enjoyed that. At least enjoyed that more than the actual review of Championship Bowling itself. I know I didn't do very good on that, but I'll get better. Things will get better, and hopefully you guys enjoy the content down the pipeline. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.